A secret plan to urgently evacuate the British royal family has been leaked as the UK prepares to deal with possible chaos. Public servants in the UK have reportedly drawn up plans to evacuate the royal family from London to top-secret locations if a No Deal Brexit sparks riots. Government workers have been accused of taking Project Fear to extraordinary new heights after the alleged plot to ship the Queen and other royals out of the capital emerged. It features among government contingency planners' list of worst-case scenarios, according to the Sunday Times. The plan is a repurposed version of a top-secret operation dreamt up during the Cold War to move the royal family to safety should enemy forces land in Britain. Royals would have been dispersed to country houses and even the Royal Yacht Britannia under that scheme, originally named Operation Candid. Officials in the Civil Contingencies Secretariat, the government department responsible for emergency planning, are believed to envisage riots as a worst-case, but real, possibility. A cabinet office source told the Sunday Times, "These emergency evacuation plans have been in existence since the Cold War, but have now been repurposed in the event of civil disorder following a no-deal Brexit." Leading Brexiteer Jacob Rees-Mogg ridiculed the top-secret plans as a wartime fantasy. He told the Mail on Sunday, "The overexcited officials who have dreamt up this nonsense are clearly more students of fantasy than of history. The monarch's place is always in the capital, as the late Queen Mother, wife of George VI, made very clear during the Blitz. Public servants envisage riots breaking out should shops run low on staple foods as a result of a no-deal Brexit potentially hampering shipments," a source told the paper. They reportedly said that the plan has been moved up their priority list, which includes issues like ensuring the availability of clean water and medicine. The original evacuation plan was drawn up in 1962 during the height of the Cold War just after the Cuban Missile Crisis. If all-out war had broken out between the West and Soviet Russia, royals would have been hurried out of London and dispersed to various country houses. A newly formed militia called the Royal Duties Force would have been tasked with protecting them. The royals would then have been moved to the floating bunker of the Royal Yacht Britannia should the threat grow further, under what was dubbed the Python system. There was also a Plan B which would have seen the Queen moved to the secure central government war headquarters at Corsham Court, Wiltshire. A government source told the Sunday Times the evacuation plans had been dusted off for the sake of sensible planning. They added, "The decision to evacuate members of the royal family is based on whether or not their safety is compromised. But right now we have no concern about their safety." Commentators have warned of chaos in the UK if the UK leaves the EU without a Brexit deal. There could be long queues at the English ports, sudden workforce contractions and food shortages. Manufacturing and the financial services are also expected to take a massive hit. Downing Street and Buckingham Palace declined to comment. As the world waits for the arrival of baby Sussex, it has been revealed that Harry and Meghan are once again breaking new ground in regards to royal baby rules. The Duchess of Sussex is poised to break royal tradition by hiring her own birthing partner, known as a doula. Meghan is reported to have drafted in a specialist handholder. She has lined up mum of 3 Lauren Mishcon to be her carer alongside a regular midwife for the big day in April. Lauren, 40, is married to Oliver Mishcon. His granddad was head of legal firm Mishcon de Raya, which handled Princess Diana's 1996 split from Prince Charles. Ms. Mishcon is said to have been coaching dad-to-be Prince Harry on what to say to support his wife during labour. It will be the first time in centuries that a doula has been employed during a royal birth. Staff at the £6,000 a night, $10,829 Lindo Wing at London's St Mary's Hospital, where the Duchess of Cambridge had her children, have been told not to take April off. The 800 members of Doula UK have been buzzing over the news on their private forum. On the message board, Ms. Mishcon jested with a winking emoji when asked if it was true, adding, "I'm busy in spring. I could not possibly say." When asked by The Sun about Meghan, Ms. Mishcon said, "Well, I am obviously not at liberty to talk about who, or who might not, be my client. So I wouldn't be able to talk to you about anything." A US magazine reports Meghan's carer has visited the couple several times at their homes in Great Dew, Oxfordshire, and at Kensington Palace. Quoting a source, it adds, "Meghan is focused on calm and positive energy around the birth. She is a big believer in that." What does a doula do? The role of a doula, Greek for woman servant, first appeared in America in the 1970s, with the therapy spreading to the UK around 15 years later. They act to relieve the stress and worry of pregnant mums and advise them how best to relax during labor with breathing and positions. There are claims within the industry that doulas, costing from £500, $900 for a trainee to £2,000, $3,600 for an experienced hand, can reduce labor by 2 hours. Prince Harry asked everyone to leave the room so he could speak in private with a teenager who became emotional talking about losing their parent. Harry was visiting the Empire Fighting Chance charity in Bristol when he spent 10 minutes speaking candidly with 15-year-old Iestyn Jones, telling him, "The same thing happened to me." Iestyn later explained, "It just got a bit emotional because he mentioned something. He knew some stuff about me and the same thing happened to me. We had a chat for about 10 minutes. When we had a group picture at the end, he made sure I was standing next to him. They were lovely people. I didn't expect them to be like that. They were amazing people." Martin Bisp, co-founder of the charity, also revealed, "There was a moment where him and a young person shared an experience. They sat down and asked us to leave the room and talked candidly." Harry, who lost his mother Princess Diana in 1997, was joined by his wife Meghan on the day trip to Bristol. The couple's last engagement of the day took them to the youth charity, which combines non-contact boxing with education, mentoring and therapy. The organization supports children aged 8 to 21 who are failing at school and in danger of drifting into a life of unemployment or even crime, and helps them turn their lives around. During the visit, Harry and Meghan met some of the young people who go to the boxing club. "Why do you like punching the bag so much? Calms you down? What would you be doing if you were not here or at school?" Harry asked. The boys said they would be playing video games, such as Fortnite. "Why would you want to play Fortnite when you can come here?" the prince asked. The royals were given a tour by Mr. Bisp and fellow co-founder Jamie Sanagar. "You have got to think outside the box because there is a lack of services and the services that do exist are not suitable," said Harry. "One of the things that everyone knows that works is sport, and especially boxing. In the last 10 years, the popularity of boxing has gone through the roof, but more and more these facilities have been shut down." The Duke told Mr. Bisp and Mr. Sanagar that many people did not want to sit in a chair and talk about their mental health but would participate in sport. "You don't even realize you are being cured, but you are. You guys understand this," Harry said. Duchess Meghan braved the snow today in Bristol and seemingly made a bit of modern British royal history with her outfit. Under the William vintage coat Meghan wore outside was a chiffon Oscar de la Renta dress with unicorns on it. The unicorn is subtle in the print, where many other animals are featured. But still, correct me if I'm wrong, it must be the first time a member of the British royal family has worn a dress with the mystical creature on it. You can see the unicorn clearly in product shots of Oscar de la Renta's dress, as seen here in Mitchells.com shop page for it, where the dress is sold out. See one unicorn circled on the dress below. Meghan paired the print dress with olive green Sarah Flint heels and kept her hair down. In Bristol today, Meghan and Harry are to meet members of the public, learn more about the city's rich cultural history, and visit organisations supporting communities most in need, Kensington Palace tweeted ahead of their arrival. The snow already altered their plans a bit though, as their outdoor walkabout was shortened due to it. Meghan's visit to Bristol comes after the Duchess of Sussex spent the last 2 days doing engagements. On Wednesday, Meghan visited her new patronage, the National Theatre, wearing a monochrome nude look. Meghan was in a solid Brandon Maxwell dress and blazer then. When Meghan Markle joined Prince Harry for a visit to Bristol, England, she had a unique surprise underneath her William vintage coat. The printed chiffon dress that floated down over her Sarah Flint boots and peeked out from her outerwear was actually covered in animals that make up an enchanted forest, according to Oscar de la Renta designers Laura Kim and Fernando Garcia. While the dress is currently sold out, it retailed for $1,813 and features bishop sleeves and a button neckline. Meghan played up the olive tones, coordinating her suede Ralph Lauren clutch with her shoes, and finishing the outfit with Pippa small diamond studs. While the animal print dress you've got hanging in your closet might be splashed with a simple leopard pattern, Meghan's number is a touch more wild than that. Scroll for a peek, and shop some designs that take the trend to the next level.